Alright guys, now we're going to show you how to make good old cornbread to go with our beans that we fixed earlier. You're going to have your cast iron pan, get your oven preheating to 425. I'm going to take, and this is clarified butter. I got this from Aldi. And this is basically, has a higher smoke point, so when you go to put your tablespoon of butter in your pan, it'll melt down without smoking up and turning black. Just get us a good tablespoon of that. Like so. We'll just go ahead and throw that in our oven while it's preheating. That's your secret to it. You let that melt down, and then when you're done with your batter, you just pour that liquid melted butter into your mix, and it does wonders. Okay. So we'll start out with a cup of cornmeal. Like so. And then get a clear liquid measuring cup. Make sure that you're using liquid measuring cups for liquids and dry measuring cups for dry ingredients. Make sure that we shake our buttermilk up. You want to make sure you use buttermilk and regular 2% or sweet milk, 2% whole milk. Wouldn't use skim. And you want to put a cup of buttermilk and then about another quarter. And then we go with about a quarter. Give it a take. Regular, it's 2%. Then we'll crack us an egg, throw that in there. We'll put a couple tablespoons of honey just to get rid of the bitterness. Take your fork. Mix all that up together real nicely. And we got it a little thin, so I'll just throw a little extra cornmeal in that. Just to kind of sop it up. Don't matter if you make a little bit too much because you only fit so much in the pan, so you just kind of go by sight of how the batter looks when you get done with it. Alright, we about got that how we want it. If you look right here, you'll see about the you want it to be about the consistency of kind of runny oatmeal, if that makes sense. we'll have that all ready for you. And once this oven gets preheated and the butter melted down, I'll check back with you and show you what we're doing there. All right, guys, looks like our butter down here is about melted down how we need it. So we'll take that out of the oven. And you want to just kind of tip this up and just give it a good swirl around the pan ever so slightly, not to spill it, but to coat the edges and the inside of that pan good so that it's got a good buttery layer, and that will help to crisp up your cornbread. And what's left out of that, you just pour into your batter as you just seen me do. We'll just stir that up real good. And then we'll just take and pour it inside. And we'll finish waiting on the oven to preheat. It still has another little bit, but once your oven's preheated, I put mine at 425. Once your oven is preheated, you'll just throw that in there, and normally it's about 20-25 minutes, and that's how long it takes. I'll check back in with you when it's coming out of the oven. All right, now we're back here. We're going to go ahead and pull the cornbread out. That's about what it should look like. I'll stick my fork in it to see. See any residue coming off on that, so it should be good. The best way to do this is make sure you take your fork and go all the way around the edge to make sure you release it. Take it. Well, we have a little bit of a problem with it. But that's okay. It all eats the same. I could have probably let it cook for another about 3 minutes, but it's fine. And there we have it. Let's see how she tastes. That's some good moist cornbread. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful day and God bless y'all.